when you step out on faith, I call it a walking on water moment because you're just going. It don't make sense. You don't have the answers. But if you trust God, God is like, do you trust me? Do you trust me? And I think about when you look at the Hebrew boys. Look at the Hebrew boys. I can only imagine they trusting God, following God, and they feeling the heat from the furnace. And it's like, that's real trust. Do you trust me? Because I want to throw you into this, right? When you talk about that faith, and look at Job, the stuff he went through. Do you trust me? And when you look at it, people say, I was having a conversation with my daughter this morning about trust. It's like if I'm sitting in the passenger seat and my daughter's in the driver's seat, and every time she's trying to turn, I'm touching the wheel, I'm anxious. I really don't trust her in that seat. And maybe I don't trust her because of her experience. Of course, she hasn't driven a lot. She's a young driver, make mistakes. It's reasonable to understand why I don't trust her in that seat. I trust her to some degree, or she wouldn't even be in that seat, but I don't really trust her. But when you have God in the driver's seat and you still touching the wheel, you still doing this and that, what has God done to make you not trust him? The only thing I can think of is walking by sight, which I've been guilty of myself. The only reason you would not trust God is if you walking by sight. Because by sight, it does not make sense to go in the fiery furnace. It does not make sense to walk on water. It does not make sense to feed all of these people with the loaves of bread and the fish. It doesn't make sense. But God is not about making sense. He's about faith.